So for the first exercise in the complex and simple exercises sides, I'm doing push-ups. As you can see, I'm trying to keep my back straight and arms shoulder width. You really need to try not to put your hands too forward or your hips too low. And also it's really important to keep your elbows in. So try not to put them pointed out. So the second exercise is bench press, and the proper way to bench press is to keep a tight grip on the bar at all times. You really want to try to keep your chest up and your elbows tucked in at approximately 45 degrees. You want to have your bar touch your chest and come up in an up position, keeping your feet always on the ground. The third exercise is a lineman single arm press, and you want to have a split stance with the opposite leg forward, and at the start of the movement your weight should be over your rear leg. You really want to feel your shoulders, and when you press up you need to turn your body a little bit so that your weight shifts forwards onto your front foot. The fourth exercise is a barbell overhead press, and with this exercise you want to stand with your body upright and hold the bar shoulder width apart more or less, and you really want to press the bar directly overhead. You don't want to have a lot of momentum, so you don't really need to tilt your hips forward, but your head should go underneath the bar at all times. So for the fifth exercise I'm doing pull downs, and with this exercise I'm really trying to keep my chest tall and bringing the bar to my chest every time. I want to squeeze my lats, so for that I'm thinking of pulling from my armpits. Some of the common errors in this exercise is not to bring the weight all the way down and using a lot of momentum. So to correctly perform pull-ups, you want to have an overhand grip with your hands just wider than your shoulder width, and you want to let your body hang straight down with your arms fully extended. Pull up and squeeze your lats while going up. To correctly perform front squat, you want to sit your hips back and bend your knees while going down. When you push your knees up, you want to keep your chest and elbows up throughout the whole rep. Some of the common mistakes when doing front squats are lifting your heels or curving forward. You really want to keep your back straight at all times and don't let your knees go in front of your feet. When performing back squats, you want to place your barbell, your body underneath the barbell, and make sure your hands are even on each side. And when going down, you want to keep your feet in the same position and brace your midline and keep your chest up at all times. Some of the common mistakes of doing back squats are creating the momentum with your knees instead of your hips and not using your feet correctly. When performing split squats, you want to make sure you initiate the movement with the back leg flat on the front. And what you really want to keep an eye on is in your front knee, making sure it remains aligned with your toe, especially when you transition between the downward and upward phase of the exercise. One of the common mistakes when doing split squats is losing your alignment with the same side toes. To correctly perform a deadlift, your knees should be slightly bent, but the movement is still mostly a hip hinge. Your shoulders should be protected, and your back should be straight and flat at all times. When going up, you want to bring your chest up with a little bit of action, and you want to maintain a strong spine from the beginning of the lift to the end.